And the last slide about HTTP request here is quite straightforward. What it says is to tell you again what are the comments, okay, possible in HTTP request line. In version 1.0, we see get, we see post, we see head again. Okay. But this is all that HTTP 1.0 supports. In HTTP 1.1, we extend the comment options from the 3 classic ones to add 2 more, put and delete. Okay, let's go through these 3 other comments. First, the head comment. So this is usually for a web client to send sort of initial HTTP request to the server, and server will send some response back, but only to tell the status of the server or the specifications of the web server, and leave the actual web object the client is asking for out of the response, so that the response is very short. And what's contained in the response messages are just all the essentials, like, you know, what is the version of the web server program you're running over there? What is your IP address? What is the time date? What is the time date, the object that the client is asking for being modified last? Okay, things like that, the essentials about the server, about the object, so that when the client receives a response like that, the client can plan a little bit better ahead of time how the client does the requesting. Sometimes when the file is really large, the client might try to dissect and then do the requesting slightly differently. And put here, this one is actually quite forward, just to upload the file in the entity body of the HTTP request to the server, right? So in that request, we also specify which path in the server we want to upload this file to. Okay, so it's working pretty much like the FTP. If you recall FileZilla, you are dragging a file to the server, right? So it's uploading a file to a specific path on the server side. So put here implements file upload. Delete, deleting a file. So FileZilla also allow you to do this. So essentially, HTTP 1.1 is to extend the original HTTP to include all the file uploading, downloading services, because the original HTTP only does file downloading, not quite the uploading. Now, when HTTP 1.1 is available, FTP protocol quickly loses its popularity. Okay? And that's why we rarely use FTP these days, because HTTP, the web browsers can do all these for you. All right, so this is HTTP request.